This is the inner sanctum.
Thick stones, jungle gods.
You don't know what you're doing!
I do!
Norman, no!
Woman or witch, temptress or killer, weaving a death curse with the black magic of an ancient cult. Starring Lon Chaney, Anne Gwynn, Evelyn Ankers, with Lois Collier, Ralph Morgan, Elizabeth Risdon, Elizabeth Russell.
This house is full of something evil.
Evil? Yes, it's you.
Don't.
Why are you terrorizing my wife?
I don't even care anymore what people are saying, laughing at me.
Oh, stop it. I never asked for such devotion from you, and I don't want it.
Answer it. Hello?
Good evening, goblins and ghouls, and welcome to the Thursday night Scream Stream Minisode. I'm your host, Spakenstein, joined as always by my very good friend, Mr. Evan Sink.
Good evening, everyone. What's up?
How we doing tonight, Evan?
I'm doing pretty good. I feel like I can almost breathe through my nose again.
Oh, good.
I'm very thankful for that. Every day it's like a little bit better.
So is this residual from last week, or are you telling us that you still you got a new bug
I don't
in the
even
house?
know anymore.
They just all run together.
I think I might be allergic to pear trees. I might have learned that this week. They've been completely in bloom, and
It's true.
my throat has been completely closed all week.
We were really getting to that point where spring was ready to spring, and literally starting this morning, I opened the door at 7 a.m. and it was 75 degrees. Within an hour, I literally could see out the window the cold front moving in. I could see the clouds. I was like, that's got to be it, because they were talking about it. And then sure enough, rain started pouring down. I go out an hour later, and it's dropped 20 degrees. And,
it was weird. We had weird weather today.
Yeah, it cleared up. It was super sunny, but it was windy and cold. And
I'm hoping it blew away all of that pear pollen.
it's true. I hope it does calm down that, because that sucks. When you've got allergies and the pollen starts, it's the worst time of the year, right?
The one benefit, which thank you, Jenna, for pointing it out. It makes my voice deeper every time I get sick. From
nice. There you
a
go.
raspy thing going on right now.
Well,
welcome everybody.
yeah, everybody, all of our good friends in the chat. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Old Radios, Joe Cola, Kathy, Jenna. I see Sears, of course. Welcome, Sears. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Hope your week has gone okay and you're surviving.
Happy late birthday to Kathy.
Ah, yes. Happy late birthday to Kathy. Her birthday was yesterday, so hope it was a very happy one. And yeah, I mean, we're still celebrating, you know, why not? We love an excuse to celebrate. But yeah, we're, you know, winding down the week as we do with a little bit of cereal and a little bit of trivia. And then tomorrow, tomorrow we got some stuff to look forward to. Tomorrow's going to be a few things. Tomorrow's going to be fun.
Tomorrow we're solving a mystery.
Yeah, hopefully. With
Mystery.
your help, maybe we can. Yes, but you know what? We're vibing tonight like we do. You know, playing along with some trivia. And of course, it's not just any trivia. It's trivia of terror, which
In Alaska.
in Alaska. I don't want to call Alaska terrible. I wouldn't know. I've never been there. I have nowhere to speak. Certainly wouldn't. But trivia of terror is in its third go round, and we got off to a good start last week. Of course, Evan was dealing with the illness. So Evan,
I was laid out last week, but I did catch up. I went and I rewatched that first episode of the serial just to make sure I had everything fresh on my brain. And I'll say, so Garrett said we watched that one before.
yes, a year and like 3-ish months ago, we watched the first chapter, and that was it.
Okay, because I feel like I completely forgot it.
Dude, but that's the thing, I did
It
too.
was almost like watching it again for the first time.
Exactly. No, I had the exact same experience. I couldn't remember any of what we were seeing last week, but I enjoyed it. You know, that was the thing, is like, only thing that I could remember from the first time we watched it was that I was not impressed.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you obviously had a lot going on at that time. I don't know what I was distracted.
Yeah, that was right before the birth of my child. I had a little bit else on my mind.
Yeah. Evan was on the verge of sabbatical, and I mean,
but I did enjoy it. I completely forgot about the like positron ray gun that this guy's invented, and how they didn't even intend to go to Alaska, right? Weren't they? The boat was going somewhere else entirely.
Yeah,
sinks in the first episode.
Isn't that wild? Wasn't that like I felt like I should have remembered that, you know, like it kind of took me back.
I'll say I did laugh when they say we're too far south for icebergs.
Yeah, I was like, what?
You're doomed as soon as you say that.
Yeah.
There's no icebergs around here.
But that was what I liked about the Great Alaskan Mystery, at least the first chapter, is it moved fast, but it didn't feel like a whole bunch of exposition, which, you know, I think that's the thing, is that a lot of first chapters of serials play that way. Where it's just all this stuff being thrown at you, and you're like, I don't even know what's happening. But it kept things moving along, and honestly, I think it was kind of refreshing in the sense that for last season's Minisode series, we were watching a serial from the mid 1930s, and this is the mid 40s. So just the art form, the medium of serials didn't go like a long way in those 10 years, but it is a little more polished and a little more.
Yeah.
But you know what I will say? You know what it has less of?
What's that?
Less scrapping.
It's true.
So that's kind of a bummer. So, you know, maybe
there was a surprising amount of murder.
Right.
That captain just straight up killed a guy, and
he
then
threw him.
and then was in the middle of killing a room full of people when the episode ended.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was on board. I was definitely, I was pretty entertained the whole time. And you know, this has got a pretty solid cast, and that's where our trivia is going to be focused these first couple weeks is
Okay.
on the cast.
Welcome, Ilana. Welcome, James. And,
Ilana.
thank you, new subscriber, Raphael.
Oh, thank you, Raphael. Yes, we've, to all of our new subscribers, if you're a new subscriber watching out there, thanks for supporting us. Appreciate you subscribing, and hope you come and hang out with us here on Thursdays and Fridays and Saturdays. We've always got some fun stuff for you. And I'm glad to see you in here, Alana. Glad to see you, James. We're hope that y'all are doing well tonight. And one I will say before we start kind of like getting into the proceedings, one order of business is that we did just launch our Scream Stream Discord channel. So So Alana, I don't know if you can share a link in the chat. I was gonna do it like before it got started, and then I got in here late, and I was having to scramble to get everything done. So I didn't get the link copied, but if you can share that in the chat, and if you've got Discord, you can come be a part of the fun over there. If you don't, hey, it's easy, it's free. And it's just a place to kind of hang out and just joke and share information and, all things movies and Scream Stream and public domain and all that good stuff. So I think it'll be fun. I don't know, it's kind of a big thing for a lot of YouTube channels, especially as they grow. And as we grow, we want to, have that community available for everybody, and not just when we're streaming.
It's like a little clubhouse.
Exactly, and you can hang out whenever you want, but not too late, because I can be selective about my notifications.
We turn the lights off at 2.
That's right. Close it. Yeah, exactly. But we got that going. So please join that, and again, hang out with your Scream Stream family and keep the party going. But again, speaking of party, we're continuing the party that is trivia, which again, doing it off the actors, based off the actors, and this is a Universal serial, so it's a lot of like actors that were under contract to Universal. And the focus of tonight's trivia is he's playing the doctor or professor who created that. What's the name of the gizmo? What is it called? The what now?
Oh, I just watched this.
Just said it too.
Ago,
like I thought you just. It
was like a positron.
Positron, yeah, something like
ray or something. It looks like a tractor beam or something.
Yes, that's exactly.
But also, he poured water into it.
He did. I didn't know if it was water or like some kind of
or if it
fuel or.
That's the radium. We made liquid radium.
Liquid radium. That's and again, they didn't have any protective equipment. People were just walking in and out of that lab that's sitting just in the front room. So I guess they're not too worried about any kind of radiation or anything like that, which was funny to me watching it last time. But again, probably don't have the budget to be outfitting them and all this fun equipment. But again, the scientist that created this gizmo, he's going to be the focus of our trivia tonight, and that's actor Ralph Morgan, who he did a lot of horror movies and was kind of bounced around classic Hollywood doing indie stuff and Poverty Row, and then obviously Universal for a good stretch. So we're going to get into Ralph Morgan's career tonight, and again, generally, I thought about making this a trivia question, but I was like, I'll just get it out of the way. That way I don't have to torture Alana talking about the Wizard of Oz. This is the brother of the actor who plays the wizard and like 3 other characters in the Wizard of Oz. Frank Morgan. That was his biggest role. But this is his brother Ralph, and Ralph is. I've seen Ralph in more stuff for sure. Again, a lot of horror movies, so that's what we'll kind of be digging into tonight. So, I'll go ahead and tell you no trivia bot. I didn't even bother with it this week. Hold on, wait. Should I just see, because I haven't even bothered with it, if I were to pull it up, if it worked? Because it's going to be the wrong questions. I'll have to just shut it down. But
it would be very, very funny.
That would be my luck. So let's see.
We couldn't use it, but it would work.
But it works. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Why not, right? All right, Oh, dude! That is fucking BS, man. Oh, I'm so mad. I just shut it down. Oh, what in the heck, dude? Oh, Jack Doobie, welcome. Hope you're doing good tonight. Lurk all you want. Oh,
wow,
dude,
this robot's funnier than we are. That was amazing.
Oh God, the biggest troll of all, Trivia Bot. God,
wow,
damn it, Trivia Bot.
We just got
sucked, dude. I did. Should I try? No, it's gonna take like I'm not gonna spend 5 minutes to try to get it all programmed up, because I bet at this point it won't.
Just do it.
We just do it manually.
Just do it by hand tonight.
That was the plan. Trickster Bot. Yeah, that's right, Kat. More like Trickster.
Do you want me to keep score tonight?
Yes, and I remember writing down the scores last week, but I can't find them. So, okay. The beauty is that this is all recorded and on the internet, so I can just go back and watch, get the scores from the first episode, add them to what we get tonight. But I don't have the running tally queued up, unfortunately. So,
okay. So you might have to come back next week, which I hope you do anyway. To get
I'll see if I can dig it up at some point during the night. Maybe I can pull it up or figure out which document I wrote it down in. But Evan, thank you for doing that. Lauren's in the house. Welcome, Lauren. Just in time to play some Trivia of Terror. So I think if everybody's ready, I guess it's time for some Evan
Trivia of Terror.
And our summoning chant.
What do we say? Trivia win?
Trivia who?
Trivia why?
More like trivia now. Hell yeah. So everybody's ready. Go ahead and get first question right now. Before going into acting, Ralph Morgan got a degree in this field from Columbia University: law, medicine, business, or science. Before going into acting, Ralph Morgan got a degree in this field from Columbia University: A, law, B, medicine, C, business, or D, science. Get your answers in. Give you about 20 more seconds. So yeah, not acting was not his first love. What was it? You know, a lot of actors just they shy away from the family business, but Ralph Morgan had his sights set on something else. Give everybody
studied something practical.
Something, yeah.
Just like Dad told him to.
Not acting. All right, give everybody about 5 more seconds. And put your pencils down. So the correct answer was A, law. Law. So he got a law degree from Columbia University and then decided that law wasn't for him. That's not for me. I'd rather be an actor. So, hey, good for him. I mean, you know.
I really hope this acting thing works out. I've got to pay off my law degree.
I mean, hey, it worked. It was. I mean, he worked for a long time. So, Evan,
congrats to Kathy there. Currently in the lead, if we're only counting tonight's scores, because I don't know what last week's scores were. But Kathy has a full 10 points. So everybody else, good luck.
Yeah, look out. Kathy's feeling that birthday magic. She's still got it. It's still like coursing through her veins and worked out. It's very nicely done, Kathy. Don't worry, we still got 3 more trivia questions for you tonight. But we're gonna get into the second chapter of this serial. And yeah, Evan, where exactly did we leave off?
So, if I'm remembering right, it's like they just hit the iceberg and they're evacuating into the lifeboats.
Right.
And the captain has trapped like 4 or 5 guys in a room who are... So the captain is like... has just been acting really suspiciously this whole time.
Right.
And this other group of guys is after him for some, reason. And he's got them trapped, and the room is filling with poison gas, and the ship is sinking. So
True.
Those guys are in a pickle. I don't remember where the main characters are.
They got knocked out. They got locked in that room, right? They got locked
in that room too?
They're in that room. There was some kind of gas or something.
Okay.
Remember they got knocked out, and like the one dude put a glass of water, put something on the table that caused him to pass out.
Yeah, he puts like a carbon monoxide pill in the water.
Yeah. Something crazy like that. They passed out. And then, I had a theory, but I don't know if I want to, if I'm right, I don't want to have spoiled it. So myself. I feel like the beginning of the serial last time kind of set up what they're going to try to do to get them out of this jam. So we'll see.
They're going to use... Well, I don't want to say it.
I know, right? You're like...
I don't want to say it and be right.
Yeah, right. So we'll just... Because... yeah, that's the recap. So anything that you do have to say before we get into it, Evan?
I completely lost my train of thought there.
Wow, where
zipped up
you missed the train, huh?
Missed the train. I looked down and got a text and got thrown for a loop.
Wow, doesn't don't you just love that? Well, well, hopefully you'll catch your train next time when it comes back around. But until then, we're going to go ahead and get into the exciting beginning of Chapter 2. Evan, if you've got it queued up.
I've got it here.
All right, then we're going to go ahead and get into the exciting second chapter of the Great Alaskan Mystery right now. I mean, hey, they got great stock footage for this opening. What? Oh my gosh, some kind of redo. Oh no. Found the real version of this. God, dude. It's so crazy to see a ship like get hit an iceberg, start sinking. I've been watching a lot of Titanic videos this week. Don't ask me why, but it's in my algorithm for some strange reason. I just keep putting them in front of me.
Titanic week.
Finish off Dr. Miller and his meddlesome friend Hudson. That crash sure did.
There's always a chance that they're still alive, Grader.
When that tub fills with water, she'll slide off the ice and there'll be nothing left but a memory.
What direction is land?
Due east. Row, men. Are you all right, Dr. Miller?
Yes.
Oh, that is cool, Sears.
Hey, can you get out of there, fella? Yeah.
Can you get out of there, Philip? Yeah, so the guy on the right is Ralph Morgan.
I never expected to see you fellas again. Well, what happened? We had an iceberg. Where's your captain? He got off with part of the crew in the only boat that wasn't stove in. He tried to kill us. Well, that's right in his line. Well, come on, let's get out of here. This tub won't float forever. Give me a hand here, bosun.
That iceberg saved our lives.
What's this? Shortwave radio. We may need it. Come on.
Shortwave radio.
Looks like this is it, gentlemen.
Oh, no. We're not dead yet. This is a pretty big berg we hit. We can float around on here for days. Now you're talking. Let's go. Now, wait a minute. Better round up all the food and equipment we can carry.
She's starting to slide off the ice. Go search the galley for food, see what you can find. I have some fur clothing and Arctic gear in my cabin.
He looks really nervous for some reason.
We better see what's left in our cabin.
My furniture and my notes.
Gotta get all these supplies. This is gonna take so long.
Nothing could be alive in there. Poor Dr. House. He was a fine scientist. Looks like the finish of the Paratron, too. Yes, I'll have to start all over again. Sorry, Doc.
Never should have got on this
Good
boat.
thing I'm just a tenderfoot businessman. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been sucker enough to buy all this equipment.
We haven't got time to put those furs on now, Gray. Here's the grub.
Good, heave it over.
Doctor, will you take care of the radio? Yes, sir.
Let's get this going.
Look, get a hold of that.
You think I have time to put on a coat?
Nobody's ever flown beyond this point.
Well, I'll take that chance. Some of them may be marooned on icebergs. My father, perhaps.
Wow, nice. Love how they just covered that with a quick voiceover. And she's off. Wow, now that's a code. What the hell? God, that's a jump. What? Oh, that's cool, Lana. Evan, are you still in here? Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me make sure. Wait, Evan. Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on. I paused it. Let's see. Happens occasionally. And maybe, yeah, try, yeah, Evan's gonna hop out, hop back in. See how that runs him. All right, let's see. Okay, there he is. Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
You're back. You're back.
Great.
Okay. I'll back it up a little bit. I'm at 21:27.
Hang on just a sec.
I gotta remember not to stay on Evan. Go back to the movie. Okay. All right. Okay. If you're ready, we'll get back into it right now.
We'll have to swim for it.
Ah! It's terrifying. Oh my God. How is the old man making this journey? Because this is very arduous. A lot of leaping and dragging.
It's built different.
Oh my God. I feel like this is all stock footage.
Uh-oh.
He got a beard now?
They've been out there for a long
I
time.
guess so. Yeah, he does. What the hell?
Well, looks like all we can do is try to make shore on one of these floes. Or the ice will
Damn,
melt
those
from under. We haven't
coats.
got a chance without a boat. Well, we gotta try. We can't stay here.
Professor is dripping right now.
This flow's about ready to
This
crack
is
to
all
pieces.
like
We'll never
Universal
make it.
horror movie music.
better
That's
make
what. That's all. Hearing this music.
Look, we head for that big
It's
iceberg
ridiculous.
right over there.
I think Son of Frankenstein. Where that a lot of that comes from.
Is he gonna jump in the water?
Oh my God! Look out! Poor dog. He's trying to get away. Ah!
Parky! Here, boy!
Ah! Ah! No! Oh!
Here, Parky! Here, boy! Here!
Oh my God! No! Oh!
Parky's done for. The bear's got his scent. No, he's not a goner yet. Give me that ski. Here.
Nice. Now this is a hero fit for the name Milburn. He's gonna paddle. Oh yeah, right. Please tell me they get an actor in a bear costume. That would
Here, Parky! Here, boy!
be so fucking great. Oh, what? That's where that ends? Come on.
Looks like a village, all right. Probably Eskimos.
So we are safe at last?
Pretty close, anyway. All right, men. Start rowing.
Yeah, Alana, it is not fun watching some of this old stuff.
Well,
and
this
see
looks
what
like the most
animals
sheltered
get
spot on
into.
the berg. Let's make camp here.
But again, I think all that was stock footage from
Bug up, Gray. As long as we got that radio, we got a good chance.
something
unload.
Universal had at their disposal.
Is this the chief? This old lover could only speak English, we'd sure be in luck.
Me speak 'em, you bet.
That's fine. Look, Chief, let's get right down to cases. You know a town called Bankhead?
You bet. Him way far away. Over big snow, big ice, big long time get there.
Oh, that's fine. You give us sled, dogs, and men?
Plenty sled, plenty dogs, you bet. No man.
Do you think we could do it without guides, Captain?
Looks like we'll have to. We'll navigate by compass. Let's have 'em.
Is he wearing a fake
Impossible.
beard too? Yeah,
yeah.
he's got a beard too.
It's just one of his furs.
I guess they can't shave, so
Him cost pretty big, you bet.
Well, come on, men, dig up.
Wow. All right, everybody's got to contribute. All right, let's take a break right there. That's a good spot to take a little break piece. So swiftly moving through chapter 2 of the Great Alaskan Mystery. What are we thinking, Evan?
Gosh, I mean, it feels like we've been watching a nature documentary here. I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's cool. We're not. Have we ever watched anything with people climbing over icebergs?
Not icebergs.
There was like a Flash Gordon episode where it was like an ice world or something, but it's not really the same.
We did have when we watched the Snow Creature. We were in we weren't at an iceberg, but we were in the Himalayas. So we've been around some ice, but yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah. They're using a whole bunch of stock footage from different things. Yeah, so it's the scenes of the iceberg and polar bear were from SOS Iceberg, which is looks like a 1933 German film. Yep. So there we go. That's one mystery solved. Yeah, so they're racing to get to the spot, I guess. I guess for whatever mineral, not a mineral. What is it's something in the mine of the hero's father. His father owns a mine in Alaska that's got whatever will power the professors.
Yeah, there's some kind of mineral that they can't transport. They have to go there to get it.
Right.
For whatever tests they're doing.
But these bad guys, I mean, I guess the professor's assistant is on their side, so he's the one that knows, okay, we need to go get to this thing and mine it before they can. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who gets there first. I mean, it's a race, so we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But
they have to get off this iceberg first.
They do. That's right.
Without getting dunked.
Getting dunked, getting eaten by bears. It's obviously a big concern. But we know someone's gonna swoop in.
Why don't they just eat the bear? There's more of them.
That's true. That's a good point. They gang up and
teamwork.
Yeah. Because what are they? They don't have any kind of rations, really. I mean, I guess they got whatever they could spare off the ship, but
yeah, a few sticks of gum and some peppermints.
I mean, I guess there's fish, right?
You know what they say, Garrett? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't argue with that logic. Well, we'll see how much longer they're on this iceberg, but I have a feeling I'm gonna get rescued. Hopefully get there first. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, again, what is the mystery? That I don't think it's really posed itself yet. Do you?
I guess not.
I mean, didn't we have this problem with the mystery of the riverboat? Trying to figure out what the mystery was. This is the same studio the year after. So, I mean, it's probably gonna go the same way. It's just a great title. There's no overarching mystery.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see. But we've it's not a mystery. It's trivia, because you get answers. So we're gonna get a question and an answer with our next trivia question. So everybody's ready.
If you're ready, you want to say the magic words.
It's time for
trivia, please.
trivia. Yeah, old question. Trivia. And then again, doing questions on actor Ralph Morgan, who seemed kind of, again, I don't think this professor could realistically be making this journey across the icebergs, but that's just me. So
it's just a little jaunt across an iceberg.
I guess.
How hard could it be?
They didn't make it look so freaking difficult. All right, if everybody's ready, go ahead and get our next question right now. Morgan appeared in which of these Bela Lugosi as a butler movies? One Body Too Many, Night of Terror, The Gorilla, or Night Monster? Ralph Morgan appeared in which of these Bela Lugosi as a butler movies? One Body Too Many, Night of Terror, The Gorilla, or Night Monster? So, yes. As you know, I hold a particular disdain for this particular Lugosi subgenre. But it is a thing.
The worst Lugosi films.
The worst Lugosi films. Like, hey, you got a master of horror. How about he would make the perfect, and I'm not spoiling anything here. How about he would make the perfect red herring? And that's, because you always know, because the butler never did it. That's the stereotype. The butler never does it in any of these. Well, to my knowledge. Let's give you a few more seconds. Get your answers in. And right now. And the answer was D, Night Monster. Which, yes, Lauren, it is a real film. Night Monster does exist. It is a Universal, one of the more obscure Universal horror films. And it's not bad. It's I enjoy it. But yeah, Ralph Morgan is in it, and he plays the employer of Lugosi, and he's pretty good in that one. That's actually like it's almost like a slasher in a way. It's kind of like a kind of slasher. Like, obviously it's taken some old dark house, but it's pretty like gruesome, and there's some moments that are like still to this day kind of unsettling. So I like Night Monster a lot, but Lugosi is just a butler. So yeah, it's kind of the same thing. This is when Lugosi was like getting into prime Poverty Row time, when he was like starting to do most of the movies that we've seen here. He was getting those lead roles, and then he was going to Universal and playing a butler. It always makes me so angry, but what are you gonna do?
Well, good job there, Lauren. We have a tie for tonight's lead.
Nice. Oh. So Kathy and Lauren. Nice. So we'll see. Still got 2 more questions, 2 more opportunities to figure out who our champion of the night is. And depending on how long this break is, maybe I can get the scores from last week pulled up and figure out where we settled. But we're going to get this trailer for another serial that Ralph Morgan was in, which I don't think it's public domain. I don't think we'll get to watch it. It's actually from Columbia Pictures. They were like in the 40s. They were kind of the other big producer of serials along with Universal. And so I don't know if it's contracted in it or what. This was after what we're watching this go around. And it's called The Monster and the Ape. and it's about the monster is a robot and the ape is an ape. So
Okay.
yeah, so it looks interesting. I've never seen it, but it's definitely kind of a later serial. And Columbia, I think they did a little bit of a different style from the Universal serials, and I think theirs are kind of a little more well loved. But what you know that they renewed the copyright on them, so I don't think we'll get to see any Columbia serial. There might be a couple out there, but not the Monster and the Ape. So we'll just have to enjoy this trailer for it. But then when we come back, we'll get into the exciting conclusion of Chapter 2 of the Great Alaskan Mystery. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Professor Marsden, you and your co-workers are usurping the glory and the credit for an invention that is rightfully mine. For that reason, I am forced to destroy you.
Professor Arnold left here quite a while ago? Yes, indeed. Then his hat must have blown back in through the window. Mind if I smoke?
And we are back. So that was the trailer for The Monster and the Ape. That was shorter than I remembered it being. I thought it was like a 3-minute trailer. I didn't realize it was like a minute and a half. So not as long of a break as I was expecting.
Yeah, so about those scores.
Yeah, so the scores didn't happen. Go figure. Because again, I was like, oh, if I got 3 minutes, it's plenty of time for me to pull up the old episode. I could even just look at the subtitles and let's figure it out. Didn't happen.
So scores are tied.
Scores are still tied. Still Alana so Kathy and Lauren. So anybody's game. But yeah. So moving right along. If you guys are ready, go ahead and get
we're ready to break that tie.
See if we can do it. Go ahead and get our next trivia question right now. Morgan gave a sympathetic portrayal of this kind of monster in Condemned to Live, 1935. Which?
Wait, a monster or a robot?
Touche, Evan. I think there's a big distinction. I agree with you. Definitely monster. Which ghost, vampire, or zombie Morgan gave a sympathetic portrayal of this kind of monster in Condemned to Live, 1935. Which ghost, a vampire, or a zombie? Everybody have a few more seconds to get your answers in. Which could it be? And that's not a hint. I promise. Everybody, a few more seconds. You're right, Alana. Fresh is not here to protect his lead. I mean, again, I think he had 20 points last week. He was definitely the lead last week. So. Kathy or Lauren could easily do it. I'll give you a few more seconds. And put your pencils down. The correct answer. Yeah, there we. Thank you, Evan. The correct answer was C. Vampire.
C.
Yeah.
Sympathetic vampire.
So guess what, Evan? You're not gonna believe this.
What?
We watched this movie on the show before.
Oh wait, what was the wait? Which one?
Condemned to Live. You won't remember it. Like honestly,
I remember the title.
So it was about. Remember, it was this. So it starts off. Well, let's see. Okay, so basically, our Ralph Morgan, the actor that is the focus of our trivia tonight, plays this. He's like he's like a town doctor, maybe. He's like some revered figure in this town, but it turns out that his mother, when she was pregnant with him, got bitten by like a bat, and so he's like born as a vampire. And so he's a vampire, but like everybody in this village loves him. It doesn't know that he's the vampire. And
yeah,
do you vaguely remember?
It feels vaguely familiar.
Vaguely familiar, right? Yeah, it's been a while. I couldn't even tell you when we watched Condemned to Live. And I remember not being as enthralled with it as I'd hoped to be, which it was disappointing because I wasn't expecting it to be like White Zombie level or anything like that, but just like, oh, okay, it's got a different take on the vampire story, which I mean it did, but it was just kind of like largely kind of boring. It's kind of melodramatic and just kind of drawn out. Like again, you like something like the vampire bat, like even though there doesn't end up being a vampire in the movie, it at least has enough to like keep you entertained. And yeah, I mean, it's Ralph Morgan's a little more sedate. He's no Lugosi, but again, he played some villains in his time. So, but so far, kindly Professor, who is really, really fit to be making this journey across these icebergs. So,
he's getting some kind of positive radiation from his inventions.
Ooh, okay. I'm digging that theory. I could believe it. I could definitely.
Yeah. What does his ray gun do again?
That's a good question. I remember him shooting it at the door right when his daughter walked in. He didn't seem concerned. So I'm not sure if I know what this thing really is supposed to do. I just know that he's not too worried about it harming anybody in the vicinity. Even though
it's just there to give you a good scare.
I guess. Well, it's working.
And now we got to go to Alaska to get those good rocks.
Well, we'll see. It's a race, more like the Great Alaskan Race. So, who's gonna get there first? We'll find out. So, anything before we get into it, Evan?
I want to make a movie about a sympathetic butler.
Ooh, okay.
He's also a robot. Oh, wait a second. That's just Bicentennial Man. Already been made. All right.
Roll
the movie.
On that note, without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get into the exciting second part of The Great Alaskan Mystery, Chapter 2. Right now.
Shut that thing off! It's been going on for 3 days. I tell you, I can't stand it.
I know it's tough, Gray, but as long as these batteries last, it's your only hope.
It's better than listening
It's
to
as
the
bad as
silence.
dial-up
The
internet.
only way. We're drifting steadily out to the open sea. Reaching shore is no longer possible.
Dang.
Breaking up. That means the thaw is here. From now on, it's going to melt pretty fast. You mean this iceberg, too?
Sooner or
Uh-oh.
later, it'll melt and turn over.
I mean, how long have they been trapped on this iceberg? It's not like one iceberg.
Did he say that the radio had been going for days or something?
Yeah. Well, he'd been trying it for days.
Yeah.
Food.
Yep, exactly like dial-up. Yes, Evan, you called it. They're gonna gang up on this damn polar bear. Dude's gonna get eaten. He's trying to go it
About to
alone.
figure out, about to find out who's at the top of the food chain.
The closer he gets, he realizes how huge that thing is.
Well, good luck now. You threw away your spear.
Hey, Jim. Gray is gone. Well, we better find him. Don't tell him what he'll do.
What?
Oh.
How cold is that water gotta be?
Oh! Oh my god! Whoa! God, the way that one bear pulled the other bear across the ice? Jeez. Dude, what are you doing? There's two of them. Why would you go over there? Oh my god! Oh no, that's real. Yikes. That's a. I can't even yikes it right now because of the way this shit set up. Oh, that's terrible.
Garrett, what time are you at? I think I'm a little ahead of you.
I am at, hold on, I'll pause it. Ready? Pausing. I'm at 30 seconds even. 30 seconds, 30 minutes even.
Okay,
God
somehow I got like a minute ahead of you.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know
No.
how that happened.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, you ready?
start.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Thing's like a freaking shark.
Gray the bear! He's going to get him.
Oh, it's not the same guy. Yeah. Ah. Oh no, no.
No, you don't. Don't be a fool, Jim. Too late.
It's too late. Oh shoot! Oh my gosh! It's just ripped him apart.
Rip already.
That's wild. You can look now, Alana. That thing ripped him apart.
Look, a plane! Hey! Hey!
Ship gonna miss him? They can't all fit in that plane. What is she gonna do?
Hey, Boston! That fire's a tent.
She gonna lift him up on a pallet? Or I guess on their sleds?
They'll just dangle by a kite string on the back.
We're just gonna hang off the pontoons on the side. That's the iceberg they're on? Whoa! Oh my god. If you don't see that.
Listen, fella. Don't land. Go for help. Don't land. Go for help.
Don't land.
It's Ruth. Ruth. Ruth, this is Jim. Listen. Don't try to land. Do not try to land. Try to find an Eskimo village. Try northeast along the base of that.
Why are they telling her not to land?
I understand.
Be careful now.
We're having so much fun. We're not ready to go home yet.
I mean, yeah.
I really think we can take that bear.
She's just terrifying all these people. Oh, shit.
I hope your daughter finds that Eskimo village.
Well, if there's one there, she'll find it.
No. What? Oh no.
We're turning over. Another piece like that breaks off, we're gunners. Oh, I hope those Eskimos have speedboats.
You chief? Out there, men on iceberg.
Men on iceberg, you bet.
Oh, you
God, that
understand?
hood, that
Yes,
is
my father.
fucking
2 other men. We
huge.
could send someone out to get them off.
You bet. Plenty
It looks so cozy.
Oh, we'll pay anything.
I mean,
Hurry.
yeah.
We're an iceberg white man.
I'll fly over in my plane and show the way.
Like, you ever see like a really fluffy dog and you just like want to put your head in it?
Yep. It's that fucking hoodie. They've all got these sick furs.
This is it. She's cracking up.
I mean, his. Yeah, old radios. That's what I was thinking. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Whoa. Yeah, that's a cool shot. Oh, what? Dead. Oh, they're all going over. Oh, shoot.
There it
I
goes.
guess that's the Thundering Doom. Wow. What? Battle in the Clouds. We're taken to the sky next week. Wow. My goodness. Dude. Well, that was pretty wild, I would say.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
we didn't get off of the iceberg, but well, I guess we kind of did. It flipped over, but
yeah.
Yep. pretty wild. Pretty spending the entire. I mean, even though a lot of that was just stock footage, I thought it was still pretty effective.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, you have to give props to Universal for being able to get the rights to this thing and get the good parts, and then be able to film footage that matches enough to kind of like tie it all together, right? Like, it works. And I really do enjoy the whole, like, they're getting into kind of like pretty wild, like, shenanigans, like even being trapped on an iceberg, it's still, there was so much going on.
Lauren raises a good point. I really feel, I mean, we're only 2 episodes in, and both episodes have had some kind of body count. So if we keep this up, who knows who's going to be around by the end?
That's a good point. Yeah. We're due. We're definitely due for a little bit of a more death and destruction. But I mean, off to a good start, We'll see how it shakes out. But yeah, that was chapter 2. So
possibly our most violent serial episode ever.
I would agree. Seeing that guy get torn apart by a polar bear, I was not expecting that. That was pretty great. It's wild seeing that polar bear like swim underwater. And,
very wild.
I enjoyed that. Yeah, there's plenty to enjoy, a lot to cringe at certain parts, and again, entertaining. That's the bottom line. At the end of the day, entertaining. So, well, I think we're not quite done yet. We still do have one more order of business tonight.
Yeah.
To figure out who our trivia champion of the evening is going to be. One more question.
Yeah, we've broken this iceberg, but we've got to break this tie.
Ooh. Can they do it?
Or can we get a 3-way tie?
It's possible. We're gonna find out. So, on that note, if everybody's ready, we're gonna go ahead and get our final trivia question of the night on actor Ralph Morgan, who again is he was the first one to go over the iceberg when it collapsed. So I don't know if he makes it or not. It's pretty brutal. So we'll find out. But, one more question about him. So everybody's ready. We're gonna go ahead and get our final trivia question of the night. Right now. Morgan appeared in which of these 1940s Poverty Row horror films? The Mad Monster, The Monster Maker, The Ape Man, or Dead Men Walk? Ralph Morgan appeared in which of these 1940s Poverty Row horror films? The Mad Monster, The Monster Maker, The Ape Man, or Dead Men Walk? So we've seen all of these on the show before. I think we got through most of them pretty early.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, yeah. C and D were in season 1. And I think the other 2 came pretty shortly after. I was really running through the 1940s Poverty Row movies earlier than I should. I didn't realize how much I should have spaced on. I'll give everybody a few more seconds to get your answers in. Thanks for hanging out, Jenna. Glad you could be here with us, and hopefully you can tune in tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow for you. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I always forget. Yeah, Jenna's right. Jenna's in Australia. That's right.
Hey, it's 9 o'clock somewhere.
That's right. That's right. Let's give everybody about. I'm going to give you 5 more seconds. And to put your pencils down, the correct answer was B, the Monster Maker.
B.
So, yeah.
I can't believe it. the only
yeah.
The only choice not picked.
Of course it was the Monster Maker, which is honestly not like it's maybe memorable once I tell you, you'll remember it, but it's not.
I remember that one.
It's certainly not good. That's the one that's his brother. Ralph Morgan plays the father of this one who is like becomes the obsession of this mad scientist, and so to like get her like in his clutches, he gives her father acromegaly.
Yeah, I
and
remember that.
he becomes a monster, even though he's just so that's Ralph Morgan. He's the guy.
Wasn't there a clip from that one for the intro? Or is that a different one?
No, I think that's
okay.
Dude, the Ape Man is in there. We had Voodoo Man in there. I took that out. Other 1940s horror movies. I've got Dead Men Walk in there, but no, the Monster Maker is one of those that I could never really get into. There's like even an ape in it, and it's not even like utilized properly. You're like, what is going on? Like, and just giving the idea of a mad scientist giving someone acromegaly is just so like, it's just so, I don't know. It's so strange.
It's science.
It's science. It's not a movie I've revisited since, and I don't know. I don't know that I will, but like I don't even think I've run it in the triple features. I don't like. It's one of those that I'm just. It's just not one of my favorites, but neither is Condemned to Live. I don't use that one very much either. Both of Ralph Morgan's movies that we've seen him in on this show.
I think I was thinking of the Mad Monster.
Yes, that's the one with the werewolf.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so. I've used it in other things. I've used it in like music videos and stuff. Like I used it in some of the heady raps, but yes, those you gotta love those Poverty Row horror films. But that's our Ralph Morgan trivia, and it's wrapping up another mini-sode and getting ready for tomorrow night, which again, special occasion because it is Friday the 13th. And
that's right.
So we're not doing the full 9 yards that we would normally do with Friday the 13th. We're not doing like a special, but we are.
We couldn't have pulled it together anyway, even if we wanted to, because I've been sick for the past month.
Between Evan being sick, like...
I mean, we could have, but I wouldn't have been in it.
It would have been... Well, I mean, I even thought about, like, I was like, we did one in February for Valentine's Day. It was around that same time. But I was like, okay, well, the next one comes around in March, and I was like... By the time I recovered from doing the Valentine's Day, so I was like, we don't have time or the energy to like do a whole nother like special. But I was like, but I can get a good movie that we can really, just because again, Friday the 13th, obviously, it has been kind of, a lot of people just think of the film series and you think of Jason Voorhees and like, that's obviously that type of slasher and the idea of a mass killer, that's all very, at this point it's kind of old hat. But when you look at the thing, how did we get to that? You have to go to real life and you have to go to true crime cases. And of course, the Zodiac Killer is just one of those terrifying true crime cases because of the details of the killings, but more importantly, because it was never solved. And he was just out there terrorizing people for years. And so there's a public domain movie where we can really dig into that. And that is 1971's The Zodiac Killer, which was made during the during his when he was at his reign of terror. He wasn't necessarily, I think his killings were mostly done at this point, but most people believe it was him, was sending letters to newspapers in the area and taunting them. And
so is this a documentary that we're watching?
So I'm glad that you asked. It is not a documentary. This is a straight up it's a docudrama. It's a dramatized version of this. So docu-horror. It's a dramatized version of the story. But there's a little more to it than just...
Yeah, right after the killings.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Don't you gotta love a good old exploitation film that gets right in on it. I mean, again, we've seen other true crime films on the show. We'll talk about it more tomorrow, but the one that I'm thinking of prominently, I don't think it was made too long after its crime. So that is kind of the place of exploitation horror filmmakers to all right, there's a buck to be made here. Nobody's doing this. Let's do it. But if you believe the filmmaker, he had some ulterior motives to producing this film.
Okay.
So we'll get into that tomorrow. It's very
How much do I need to
harebrained.
know about the Zodiac? Do I need to have a refresher going into this?
Not really. I'll try to give a good primer on Zodiac.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, feel free to do some extra research if.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stay up all night. I'll figure out who it was.
Oh well, again, maybe that's one thing we can do tomorrow night. Maybe all of us together. Maybe we can put our collective brain power.
We'll team up on the Zodiac Killer like those guys teamed up on that bear.
Mm-hmm. And one of us will get ripped apart, but the other three will be hanging by a cliff, literally. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be hey now. Hold on, get him back in here, because wouldn't you know that would happen just as I'm about to turn it over to him. I'm sure he'll get. Let's see, get it reconnected here. He's back. Okay, you're back.
Hello.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. One little last gremlin for y'all.
Yeah, we couldn't end the night without one more. But we're gonna have a lot of fun with the Zodiac Killer, and we're also gonna enjoy a delicious cocktail that Evan is pairing with the evening's film in a little segment which he calls.
What were you drinking?
And what are we going to be drinking tomorrow night, Evan?
So since we're getting into the Zodiac Killer tomorrow, I thought it might be fun to play around with my Zodiac sign, which is very convenient. It turns out there's already an existing cocktail just called the Aquarius.
Ooh, okay.
So if I was going to make an original something based on the Aquarius, but it's an already existing recipe, so I figured we'll just go with it.
Go for it, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to make your own Aquarius, it's made with Scotch, cherry liqueur, and sweetened cranberry juice with a lime and maraschino cherry garnish.
Ooh.
So, should be pretty good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good and sweet. Good and sweet. Maybe a little tart with the cranberry. I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, it's probably better than what I would have come up with anyway. So.
Oh, come on! No, you are a master mixologist. But I am looking forward to this one tomorrow. It's definitely got it's got some layers. It's got some interesting, and you'll love some good garnishes too. So I think it'll be good.
Love a good garnish.
Yeah. Much like the Zodiac Killer himself, doing it with a little panache, right? Is that too soon? Is that maybe a little...
Say what you will about the killings, but he had style, pizzazz.
I mean, just wait till you see the costume that he wore during some of the killings. It's actually pretty frightening. Honestly, it's again, if you've seen any of the other Zodiac movies or Zodiac stuff, it's the costume that the killer wore when he attacked these people by a lake. That is that's the mass killer shit that is legitimately terrifying. That would be a real thing, and it seems like something out of a movie. So,
sheesh.
So again, it might get a little intense tomorrow. So fair warning, again, it's Friday the 13th. We're getting gruesome.
Yeah. If you're thinking about going outside, watch your back.
Ooh, that's a warning. It's nice. But no, we're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow night. So I hope you guys can all tune in for that, and we'll of course have another triple feature for you on Saturday with our newly rebranded Scream Theater. So check that out. Again, formerly known as Saturday Night Shockers, now Scream Theater. It's a little folk horror triple feature. It's gonna be should be a good one. So if you're looking for some horror to spice up your Saturday night, got that for you. But appreciate everybody that tuned in and hung out with us tonight. All of our good friends, Alana, Sears, Kathy. Appreciate Old Radios being here. Lauren. I know Jenna peaced out. It was nice having Jenna here. Joe Cola. James. I know we had Jack Doobie. If I missed anybody, appreciate you tuning in tonight. It's been a blast. It's been a lot of fun. And we say, hey, more trivia, and more of the Great Alaskan Mystery in the weeks to come. But anything else before we sign off tonight, Evan?
Oh, wait, who won?
It was a tie.
It was a tie. Congratulations to Kathy and Lauren, both with 10 points out of 4 questions. We had 2 correct responses.
Wow.
Tonight. So
was that say
great?
Does that say something about my questions? Are they too niche? Do I need to?
We had some tough questions tonight.
I need to maybe recalibrate a little bit on the questions. I want to make it because I wanted to. I mean, I don't know. It's probably mostly a guessing game. But I'd like it to be a little more, I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me. I appreciate your feedback. That's why we have the Discord. So check out the Discord. Definitely go over there. Join that if you haven't yet. Because we do have a viewer feedback section there as well, which I please. Any feedback you got. We love it. And you can always email us, screamstreamshow@gmail.com. You can find that on our YouTube page. But until tomorrow night, sweet screams, everybody.
And to all a good fright.